Hi everyone, welcome back to Stationeers Venus, the no vacuum cooling challenge. Okay, where am I? That's right, I'm setting up my waste dumping station. And I have this active vent going at the moment, collecting gases. The thing is, I can use these gases, temporarily anyway, to create a propellant for myself, which is exactly what I'm going to do. I just want to check to see what the pressure is in here. It's okay, it's okay. Doing well. Okay, let's get this waste tank, all my waste tanks dumped first, and then I might repurpose. Oops, there we go. I might repurpose this equipment right here and use it as a propellant filling station, just to top my propellant right up to something decent.
Waste tank, caution.
I want to do that before I have my air conditioner running. Waste tank, caution. Oh, what? Ah, I'm out of cables. That's okay. I won't need these cables for much longer. I can do it then. I should make more cables, actually. Where's my copper? Okay. Um, cable coil. There we go. Yeah, let's go and pump out a bunch of these. Not a problem. So, we're getting there. We're getting there.
Air tank, low.
I'm running out of oxygen, but I'm not far off. Well, I'm not far off starting the air conditioning. Far off starting the air conditioning process. I also need cables to connect this up as well. That's why I've got cables pumping
Air
out.
tank, critical.
Oh god. Okay, I'll deal with that in a second. I got plenty of suit pressure. Oh, maybe I don't. It's going down pretty quick. Okay, so what do we need to do? We need to fill up our oxygen tank. Okay, 2600. I'm in severe trouble. I'm getting less and less oxygen every time I refill my oxygen tank. So it's getting pretty dire. I'm going to just get this out of my hand. Although I really should be... I really shouldn't. I should be checking on this thing. 15 megapascals. We'll go as far as 20, because there really isn't that much gas in there. And I'm going to take some out for my propellant in a moment. I should just make a labeler. That would make this quicker. Okay, let's get the cables. Giant mess of cables. Leave me with 30 grams of copper exactly.
Waste tank, critical.
Yep. Ugh. I'm about to empty all these.
Temperature, high.
Food's fine, water's fine, health is fine. Okay. Yay! Yeesh. Okay, let's go. Now this filtration system connects up here, and it's probably going to go around here and just connect to this cable here. So I've got my air conditioner connected.
Health, low.
It's fine. I got my air conditioner connected to my to the heavy cables, which go to this large battery. How are we going for juice? There's not much juice in there. I need a bigger power array. I really do. Check to see if this is working. It is. It should just stick stuff straight in there. Now, before I can do any of that, I need to get a passive vent on here, so all the carbon dioxide just gets expelled into the atmosphere. Where's all my iron? Oh, stuck. Iron. It's already in there. Fantastic. So we'll just go vent, passive vent. Thank you. Almost there. But then I have a severe power problem, and I'm going to have to upgrade my power array like crazy. There we go. And this thing, if I turn it on, it should work fine. It should work good. So my waste tanks go in there. It goes through here. The oxygen gets pumped into this thing here, which is just pure oxygen. Oh, yeah, it gets filtered out. The carbon dioxide gets pumped out here. And then, yeah, once I get this air conditioner up and running, all will be well. I don't want to run it yet while there's ordinary cables on this line. 18 megapascals, not quite at the 20 that I was aiming at. However, I can start emptying these things. So we can get these things completely emptied. Oh, did I turn this on? Yeah, I did. So by emptying my waste tanks, I should be upping my O2 amount. So let's test this out. Yep, it's working perfectly. Working fine. Okay, what's that at? 18.68. Fantastic. Let's just get all these waste tanks emptied, and then I'm going to deal with my propellant situation, which is really horrible. So just dealing with problems one at a time at the moment. And get this one in, and the one I'm currently using, I'll get that one in as well. So we'll just wait for this to empty. Oh, I hope this works as well. I really do hope this works. But that air conditioner is going to draw so much power. Maybe if it might only just cool my oxygen a little bit. That might be enough. Okay, we've got stuff. What's this looking at? It's almost 20 megapascals. It's almost time to turn this off. Well, I can.
Hydration critical.
That's okay. It's fine. 4, 5, 6, 11. Yep. Okay, let's turn this off. Okay, this is done. I don't need an active vent on here anymore. This is going to be enough gas to last me a very long time. So I can now chop up these heavy cables here. And I can remove that active vent. I can put it back on my furnace. And we'll just chop this off for now. Replace it with a straight cable. I'm stuck on the terrain. Okay, I'm about to start this air conditioner up very soon. I'm just going to get everything in place first. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to cut this and just hook it up like this. And we're going to drill up this thing here. And we'll put it back where it came from. Fantastic. There we go. I can now feed this furnace if I want to. Okay, so this is on, right? My battery's at 3 bars. I can now switch this on. 20 degrees is great. And that's going to very, very slowly cool down my oxygen tank. As you can see, it's cooling down nicely. Once this oxygen gets to a breathable temperature, I can create an oxygen filling station. Air tank low. Okay, let's actually drag this thing over here, because what I'm going to be doing next is I'm going to be hooking all my oxygen up. Oh, where's the hole? There it is. That's me dying of thirst. 2,400. I got less than 2,500 in my tank now. But all my waste tanks are empty, which is great. This air conditioner is currently powering away, cooling my oxygen down. And it all comes down to this battery and how much charge I can get going in there. I need a bigger power array. I need more power. Okay, next project. Should I repair? Let's just make a new one, maybe. Oh! Stop! I don't want to heat this up too much, because this is going to be my propellant. I want to get my propellant done first. So let's just make more. I'm going to need it for oxygen filling anyway. So what I need is a canister storage. I mean, I want to be cooling my oxygen, but I'm heating up that tank, and I want to just get my propellant before I heat up that tank. So canister storage, and I would like a pressure regulator. Where's my copper and gold? It's in here. Oh God, just fling at my face, why don't you? Okay, we're almost there. Propellant is my next priority, then cooling down my oxygen, then creating an oxygen filling station. Okay, so we're going to go pressure regulator. I'm dying of thirst, I know. I'll fix that in a moment. Okay, that's all I need. Fantastic, just a canister storage and a pressure regulator. We'll deal with this water issue, the fact that I'm dying of thirst. Fill that back up again. Let's go eat something. Yep. I have to make a fridge at some point. And yeah, we're just going to connect off this for now. We'll rip it up and put it back later. It's good. That'll do. That'll do fine. Okay, now this time we want the pressure regulator pointing up, and we have to connect this to power as well. Maybe I should have... Okay, where's the knob thing? It's no, yeah, pushing up. There we go. Where's the fantastic? Okay, I shouldn't have ripped up all those cables. But yeah, air conditioner is. We'll turn that off completely, so it's not drawing any power. We'll get this here. Get a cancel. This is actually temporary. This arrangement. This is just to get my propellant up high. And I want this to be about 8,000 kilopascals. Well, it's not going to heat up any more, is it? I could probably go to full 9,500.
Waste tank. Caution.
Oh, not that much. Not that much. That's too much. You want a bit of leeway in case your tank heats up. Okay, so I'm going to turn this on, which does nothing. Was that a waste tank caution I just heard? Okay, so let's just get this hooked up to power. This is going to get ripped up again very soon. This is just me dealing with the immediate problem that my propellant is almost dead. So yeah, I shouldn't have ripped up that cable before. It's okay, it hasn't wasted me any time. Okay, so we're going to go pressure regulator on, and we're going to fill this pipe up with atmosphere. This is taking a long time. I have to deal with other problems. Okay, so while I'm waiting for that to work, I can actually go and turn this off now. That's fine. This oxygen, I need to cool it a lot more. How much have I got left in here? 800 moles. At some point, I'm going to suck this out into here. So I'm going to need probably an insulated, a tank connector or something. Actually, just hooking it up there. I guess it doesn't need to be insulated. No, it needs to be insulated. An insulated tank connector, connecting somewhere to this line, and I'm going to put this oxygen tank on it. So we'll just get it all the way over here for now. And yeah, and then we'll have to have an oxygen filling station off this line somewhere. So this station. Oh god.
Waste tank critical.
What?
Temperature high. Temperature critical.
Oh god. Okay, how much oxygen am I getting this time?
Air tank critical.
2300. Oh, crazy, insane. Okay, let's deal with the power. I don't want to fill up power on the other battery. I want this battery to fill like crazy because I need it for the air conditioner. It looks like the setup is going to work though. So this is for my propellant. Once I use this, I'm going to slap it over here somewhere and use it to fill up my oxygen tank. Then I can start having much bigger oxygen tanks after that. I want steel in this machine here. Everything's currently in this machine here. I need more working room over there. It's kind of crazy. A storm is going to hit fairly soon. I'm sure of it. I want to get all these things sitting in a machine. Power is going to be my next thing, so I'm going to put them in there for now. Silicon can stay in here. Okay, there's nothing on the ground here. I'm really worried about a storm hitting me. And this is going to make steel sheets and steel frame. Well, just one steel sheet, one steel frame for now. We'll do two. Actually, I need a lot because I'm about to upgrade the power network. I'm probably going to mine the top of that hill off as well. Oh boy, oh boy. I have to get my propellant filled up as much as I can and then get on the task of providing enough power to run my air conditioner. Frames. Steel frames. Let's get 6 of them. I'm tired of falling in a hole over there, so I'm just going to fill that frame in very quick. So while they're building off, they take a while to build. I'm going to be sticking a steel frame right here and a welder there because this is just too irritating. In fact, I should probably fill all this in. This is all probably going to become part of my base at some point. Anyway, let's get the rest of the steel frames. We need 3 more. 2 more. Oh gosh, this is crazy. It's brilliant. 1 more. I don't know if I have enough juice in that battery. I don't not have enough power generation to run an air conditioner, but without a vacuum room, it's like the only way I can think of that'll cool my oxygen fast enough. And yeah, I'm gonna have to drill away this mountain. I'm just gonna keep adding windmills to this array. I don't have enough steel to do more than that. Okay, how's my propellant looking now? Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. I can actually go and stick my propellant in here now.
Jetpack critical.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if my jetpack's critical. It's not going to kill me or anything. So I got a bit in here. That was already cool propellant, so it's actually going to heat up. Maybe I need to knock this down a little bit. Yeah, let's knock it to 9,000. I know I'm doing this manually. And I want a tool manufactory very soon anyway, just so I can make some paint, so I can start painting. Well, paint that tank at least. Okay, so I'm aiming for 9,000. 5,000 is definitely great.
Hydration critical.
Already? I just drunk. Ah! Okay, we're going to want a insulated tank connector to connect to this arrangement here, and we're going to make our oxygen filling station, which will basically look identical to that, but it's going to be popping off of one of these pipes here. And that's how I'm going to fill my oxygen from now on. And I'm going to suck all this into here. How? That's a good point. How am I going to suck it all into there? Maybe I should connect it to here. Maybe I should... yeah, it's a tricky thing. How do I get this oxygen to go one-way flow into there? Volume pump. That would be the way to do it. I volume pump it into there. I can snitch the volume pump off of my furnace. I keep stripping my furnace of stuff so I can do things. Okay, how's this going? Almost 6 megapascals.
Air tank low.
Oh god. We're close. We're close. We're close.
Air tank critical.
I just need my oxygen to last a little bit longer. Okay, so while I'm waiting for that propellant to fill up, let's go and mine some of this mountain away. This hill. Oh god, let's hope I don't have to fly somewhere really fast. And I'm just going to continue this array this way, basically. So we'll just get all this unwanted dirt out of the way. There's a coal here.
Tank caution.
That's okay, the waste tank's fine. I'm on top of that. I've got 1,000 waste tanks ready and waiting to take its place. My water's about to run out. I'm going to be dying of thirst again very soon. Whoa! Okay, a storm hit. Did I get everything off the ground? Okay, stop. Let me out. Oh, okay, don't jump during a storm. There's nothing on the ground. Please tell me there's nothing on the ground. No. Because things on the ground will take damage and die. That's good. Things in the cupboard are fine. They're not going to take any damage. I got nothing on the ground. Okay, fantastic. And these windmills will go crazy and hopefully fill up my batteries, which will allow the air conditioner work. Okay, so this storm actually is good. This is actually a good thing. It doesn't look like a good thing. It doesn't sound like a good thing. It doesn't feel like a good thing. It's actually good. And during the storm, because the temperature is colder during a storm, I'm using less oxygen and I'm filling up my waste tank slower. So let's hope for a very long storm. Let's hope this storm goes a long time. I'm just going to continue to drill away at this hill because it's in the way of my my future power array. And I do want to get solar up and running, but I think I'm just going to keep plonking wind down from now until I have my oxygen sorted and I'm feeling a bit comfortable. And yeah, it doesn't make sense for me to put solar down before the storm, so yeah. Keep going, storm, keep going. Let's hope for a really long storm. I'm just going to drill this away. No, I can't get to my oxygen tank in a hurry, so I can't leave it to the last second to fill my oxygen. If I try and jetpack right now, the storm will blow me away in some random direction. Okay, yeah, good. Let's just keep chipping away at this terrain. Lots of windmills going to be located here. I'll dig that bit away. There's actually resources under this hill. I don't mind collecting coal. I'm going to be doing another steel job at some point. What I'm hoping is I can get... I'm hoping I can get... Oh.
Temperature high. Temperature critical.
Temperature high? Yeah. I'm hoping I can get my... Oh, I've lost my train of thought. All those warnings make me interrupt what I was saying. I was saying something. I have no idea what it was. I apologize. I stopped talking to listen to the warnings to hear what they were. I can't jetpack right now anyway. I got no jetpack. So I don't have to worry about the wind blowing me away. It's only if I jump. Lots of resources. Yeah, all this coal is great. I'm hoping the heat tank can get hot enough that I can just pour the heat straight into the furnace and create steel for free. I've done that before. If I can get my heat tank temperature up above 627 degrees, then I can just pour that 627 degree heat into the furnace and just insta-create steel. So getting all this coal is a good thing. I like to make a big batch of steel using the heat from my heat tank. That's the theory behind it anyway. Let's see how it works in practice. Oxygen tank okay, yep. Life okay, yep. I'm going to have to eat again pretty soon. Here's the interesting thing. I might die of hunger this run. I might not get a greenhouse up fast enough. So even after I solve this oxygen problem... Oh, I can barely see. After I solve this oxygen problem, I'm not out of the woods. I might die of hunger. I'm not going to buy food from the traders, only plants, which I have to grow and then turn into food. I got lots of cans of food left, so I have got a long time, but I don't have forever. Okay, so I've been slowly eating away at this hill. I can't even see which direction my base is in anymore.
Hunger. Caution.
There we go, it's over here. Okie dokie. I need to go find my oxygen tank because it's getting really low. But this helps. I wanted this hill to disappear. It was in the way. Okay, my oxygen tank should be around here somewhere. My oxygen tank isn't hooked up. It's taking damage. Oh my god, look at that. It's taking damage. This is the big thing about not having it on a tank connector. Okay, now I want the storm to stop. Oh, 9 megapascals. Okay, fantastic. I've now got a ton of propellant available to me. But yeah, I gotta get this on a... I'm afraid to change my air tank during a storm, but I should do it. Okay, that didn't take damage. But this, look at this, it's down to half health. I need a tank connector. My batteries should be like full. Yeah, they are. Okay, now I said I wanted a big long storm. I don't want a long storm anymore. Please, storm, stop. Oh god, it's blowing me away. I want insulated tank connector. That's what I wanted. Okay, storm stopped. Oh, gosh. Half health. It actually ripped my oxygen tank down to half health. I completely forgot about that. This was hooked down, luckily, but anything that's not hooked down gets destroyed by a storm. So that was bad. That was really bad of me to allow that to happen. I wasn't thinking. Usually I have that fresh in my mind. Okay, we want an insulated tank connector. So tank connector, insulated tank connector. What do I need? Just iron. Just iron. We don't even need silicon. Oh, silly person I am. I now have a highly damaged Mark II tank, which is not what I want, obviously. We'll get that back in there. That's going to be churning out power very soon. But yeah, look at that, flush with power. This is actually all fixed now. This is good. I can turn this back on and get my oxygen cooling if I can get up this step. God. Okay, back on you go. No, I want to disconnect all these cables. I don't want them to blow. But yeah, this oxygen connector needs to go on. I'm probably, yeah, I was trying to work out how to get it to go through my filtration system. Yeah, a volume pump, that's what I was going to do, which means I need to start my connector all the way back here, I think. Let's just think about this. Let's lay it out in place and look at how it's actually going to work. There's going to be a pipe here. There's going to be a volume pump here. There's going to be a pipe here, and my connector is going to go here. Yeah, like this. So this, I should have done this before the storm. Big no-no, huge rookie mistake. Hopefully someone watching learns from this mistake and doesn't let it happen to them. Okay, so we'll connect this down. Yeah, this is fine. That'll share its oxygen with this pipe here and with the connector itself. So we got 20-degree oxygen, well, a little over 20, because every time I put my tank in, it heated up a little bit. And in here we've got 129 moles. Okay, I should have filled my oxygen up before I did that. Okay, now I have time pressure. I got to get stuff done. Volume pump, where is it? We're just going to pinch it off here. Pinch. I don't want to start up my air conditioner until all the non-heavy cables are taken off. Okay, volume pump. You're being repurposed.
Caution.
Not now. Okay, it's only a waste tank caution. How about that? That's upside down. No, wrong way. Come on. That looks good. Okay, and this volume pump will pump all of this stuff into there. It'll actually cool down my oxygen as well, because I'm mixing 20-degree oxygen with my really hot oxygen. But I got to fill my oxygen up before I do any of this. So I've messed up a little bit. Now I'm going to get a lot less oxygen than I otherwise would have gotten.
Air tank critical.
Oh god, this is so bad. What hunger warning? Oh god, no! I could have messed this up so bad. I haven't cooled my oxygen yet. Let's just keep eating this stuff. There we go. Where's that can go? There it is. There we go. Let's just drink some water now. Oh dear, dear, dear. Okay. We need to get that air conditioner going, but we need this volume pump to be working first. And I don't want regular cables connected on the same line as an air conditioner, because I will just blow all the cables, which is obviously not a good eventuality. So I want to get this oxygen pumped into there as fast as possible. Oh god. Okay, I know what to do. This is disconnected, right? Okay, this is what I do. I fill these waste tanks up with oxygen.
Waste tank critical. Temperature
Well, not that one.
high.
And this one.
Temperature critical.
Okay, these are my
High.
2 spare oxygen tanks. That's what I'm going to use while I'm connecting this up and cooling my oxygen. Okay, this was incredibly poorly done, and I'm under extreme pressure. Okay, let's go. This should all work. I should be able to just pump this now. Okay, get out of there, my friend. I connected this back up, didn't I? Good. This should be emptying. Should be emptying into here, giving me 70-degree oxygen. Once it's fully emptied, I can rip up all these cables. I don't need to rip them all up. I just need to disconnect this one here. Okay, let's hurry. Get out of there. Evacuate. Oh god, I gotta empty my waste tanks as well. Okay, we'll turn this on, and we'll turn this on, and we'll evacuate. Don't evacuate the oxygen tanks. Get all the way down there so you're out of the way. Okay, is this evacuated yet? No, not yet. I mean, I could cut it off now, actually. There's no reason why. It doesn't matter if there's a few trace amounts of oxygen in there, I guess. Okay, so I've got waste tanks to play with. Even if they're not completely empty, who cares, right? Yeah, who cares? Let's just have partially empty waste tanks. Good. That's emptied. This turn off.
Air tank low.
Yeah, okay. Are you evacuated? Yes, fully evacuated. Good. Cut off this cable so I don't blow these cables. Good enough. No, none of these cables are connected.
Air tank.
Yeah, I know. Okay, start this up. Let's get this oxygen cooling as fast as possible. And while it's cooling, I want to create an oxygen filling station. I'll put it right on this point here. You, Mr. Volume Pump, are no longer required. You can go back to the furnace. I'm out of oxygen. I'm going to use this one now. God. Yeah, that's good. I can hook all that up back up later. Yeah. Okay, so we want a pipe going straight up like this. I know this is wonky and everything. I mean, I can fix that. Let's not bother. I'll fix it later. It's not a problem right now. This arrangement here needs to be placed on here. How am I going to connect it to power? Okay. Let's. This is good. I just need to. Oh God, no! Why did it fling me off like that? I just backed up a little bit. Yeah, it sends me back with a giant jerk. No. I want like that. Yeah, like that. I'm going to connect this cable up to there. Okay, how's my oxygen looking? Oh God, I've only got one oxygen tank left, and it's only got 1267 in it. This was so badly done. There should be a pipe here reconnecting this to the main tank. There we go. That's fine. I can't fill my propellant up for a while. But anyway, let's get... Where's my pliers? Quick. How am I going to get it through there? Oh, God. This is my worst nightmare. What's about to happen? Yuck. Floating cables. I can fix it later. I'm going to have some really ugly looking stuff happening right now, but it'll be okay later on when I rework all these wires. I need more cabling. Just got to get my oxygen down to a breathable level, and I've got to be able to fill up an oxygen tank. Okay, that's good. Now let's get this pipe here in place. Fantastic. Now, no, you got one air tank left. How quickly is that air conditioner going to work? That's really the question here. We'll do it like this, and we don't want to fill that up yet. We want this air. Oh God, got one left. This is all connected. I just need the pressure to be the pressure that I want. 8,000 will do. I put a lot more than 8,000. Okay, last oxygen tank, and then I'm dead. I really messed up. I should have filled up like a bunch of oxygen tanks. Yeah, that'll do. 8250. Okay.
Waste tank caution.
It's just a caution. It's my waste tank only. It's fine. Food is fine. Water's fine. My oxygen's at 50 degrees. I mean, that is actually breathable. Basically, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be turning this on at the last moment, really, and sticking my oxygen canister in there and breathing that. It's about the only thing I can do. So whatever temperature it is, it is. It's dropping really fast, though. That air conditioner is doing a fantastic job. Power's fine. It's only 50%. I actually don't want to fill it up, because I want this to be full, so all extra power goes into this battery right now. Okay, this is just a mess, what I've got here, but it's working. My first lot of oxygen is going to be too hot. I just know it, but it'll get me by. at the rate that my oxygen's cooling and the rate my oxygen tank is flying down, I'm probably going to have 40-degree oxygen. And not much of it as well, because it's going to take a while for this pressure regulator to get the oxygen into this pipe. Okay, so I kind of have to just sit by all this. This tank got damaged. I wonder if I drill this up and then put it back down again, will it be full health again? It might be okay. I got, well, there's actually lots of things I could be doing right now, but let's test it up. Test it up, test it out. So if I drill it up and then put it back down again, gas tank Mark II, it's not damaged. Wow, okay. Okay, so all you have to do is make sure you don't lose the oxygen tank.
Critical.
Yep, on top of that.
Temperature critical. Temperature high.
My oxygen tank's about to run out. I have got more oxygen coming in very soon. I don't need that. I don't need these extra batteries. I thought I might. I thought carrying around would be a good idea. Once this tank is empty and it's racing down very fast, I'm going to I'm going to start this process and get some oxygen filling. What are we down to? 40 degrees. Pretty much spot on what I thought it was going to be. Okay, looks like my first batch of oxygen, I'm going to be breathing 40-degree oxygen. I got a feeling the oxygen in my tank right now is very hot anyway. Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to get it down as low as possible. Okay, now I'm surviving entirely off of suit oxygen. Over here, 40 kilopascals, 39 kilopascals. I want to leave this to the very last second. Okay, I'll black out. Okay, let's get this going. Let's get some pressure in here. So I don't currently have an air tank. Suit pressure 33. Okay, I can give myself a little bit of oxygen.
Air tank low. Health low.
That's fine. Come on, air conditioner. How's my large battery looking? Oh, it's in the orange already. 38 degrees. I've managed to cool my oxygen down to a point where I can actually breathe this stuff. The problem is the stuff getting pumped in here is always going to be hotter than the stuff here. Maybe I should go for 15-degree oxygen. Whoa. How do you... 15 degrees, there we go. Make it 15 degrees, please. It's doing okay though. Look, it's dropping. What? Once it's 20 degrees, I'll be a lot happier, and then I can start working on actually the rest of the game. So it's now 34 degrees. The stuff getting pumped in here is 36 degrees. It's okay. Very soon I'll have like 2 oxygen tanks at 8,000 megapascals. Yeah, not a problem. So I've got 365 moles there. I've got 1.82 k moles there. Okay, let's fill it up again. Okay, this will last me a bit longer now. It's still too hot. It's like 36 degree oxygen. But yeah, okay, this system worked. I just messed up at the end and didn't... I pumped my oxygen into this system too early, and that's why I had that horrible, inconvenient moment. I got too excited. I thought, okay, I'm close. I'm just about to do this. And I pumped it in too early because I got excited that I was so close to having this problem solved. The other big problem is power. Look, just running that air conditioner the way I have for the short period of time, this was flush blue. It's now down to 3 bars. So it's going to last long enough for me to get my oxygen down to 15 degrees where I want it. Every time I dump waste tanks into here, it's going to heat up this system even more. So even getting it down to 10 degrees or you know, like 12 degrees or something, we'll go for 10-degree oxygen. Might be a good idea. What's the temperature in there now? 29.7. I'm dying of thirst, I know that. I'm just kind of babysitting this. This is good. Next time I chuck my oxygen tank in, I'll get like 900 megapascals in there. It'll be 33-degree oxygen, but
Air tank low.
that's okay. Next thing, after I sit here and babysit this for a short while, get this right. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get a tool manufacturer and paint a tank white and, yeah, deal with that problem there.
Air tank critical.
It's fine. 27 degrees. This system works. Air conditioning my oxygen. Just air conditioning the oxygen, nothing else. Not trying to air condition a room, just an oxygen. Just the oxygen itself. And there we go, 1400 that time. And my plan is for my my atmospheric system, I'm not even sure where I'm going to put it. Maybe I'm going to space it out along here somewhere, or I don't want to dig up another hill, probably out here. I'm not sure how I'm going to arrange it. But my atmospheric system, I'm going to have an air conditioner like this attached to every single tank. Well, not every tank, but the ones that I want to cool. So I'm going to be constantly air conditioning my CO2 and constantly air conditioning my oxygen. They're the two big ones I need air conditioned. I would also like to air condition my X as well, because that'll be my coolant for my greenhouse wall cooler later on. Wall cooler is just much easier to manage gas temperatures with than relying on swapping gases. But look at this. My oxygen supply is now 23.5. It's looking good. This is still too hot in here. 28, 20. Yeah, it's going to drop as this cooler oxygen mixes with this oxygen. It's going to drop. Every time I dump my waste tanks, though, the whole system's going to heat up. So I'm going to be relying on this air conditioner, turning it off and on to regulate my O2 temperature. And this battery is doing okay.
Tank caution.
I'm going to swap my battery out because it's getting a bit dodgy. I'm going to go eat some food while I'm waiting for that oxygen to cool down more. Corn soup. My food is slowly decaying and I'm running out of it. Yeah, I'm actually running out of food. I'm in a rush here. So even though I've managed to avert one disaster of not being able to breathe, I now have another disaster looming on the horizon of not being able to eat. So yeah, and this air conditioner has taken my O2 down to 20 degrees. Fantastic. And this will just keep filling up. Eventually the O2 will get down to 10 degrees where the air conditioner is set at. And when it gets to that point, I'll be mixing very cold with this. I mean, ultimately 20 degrees is the temperature I want, but yeah, having it a bit cooler to begin with is really helpful for when I dump waste tanks in here. It means I don't have to run my air conditioner all the time. Okay, I can probably go and drink since, or just drink a little bit anyway. Not fully drink, but 45% is fine. Okay, so yeah, I know the last 5 minutes I've just been babysitting my oxygen. I really haven't had much of a choice. I can on this next refill, I'll be able to do a bunch of things.
Air tank critical. Waste tank critical.
Oops.
Temperature high. Temperature
It's fine.
critical.
And
Temperature high.
I've got suit oxygen at the moment, 36 kilopascals, 35 kilopascals. When that pressure gets too low, I'm in deep trouble. I'm just trying to fill this up as much as I possibly can. And every single time cold oxygen mixes with this warm oxygen, the temperature goes down. I think at about 22, 23 kilopascals, I'll fill my oxygen tank. I think at 25, I'll get a warning. Pressure low. No, not at 25. Okay, that's about it. I'm not going to go any further than that. Let's get this thing filled. Let's go back. 3 kilopascals. Okay, I can rest a bit easier now. And this will mix with this. That's fine. I now have the freedom to dump my waste tanks. To empty them, I mean. So oh, hang on. I haven't. Yeah. Got to run that filtration system, and we'll just get all my waste tanks emptied. I also want to check on the temperature of my heat tank. It would have gone up a little bit. I don't think it's up near the 500 degree range yet, but that's kind of... But that will slowly build up over time as I use my air conditioner more and more.
Hydration critical.
475. I just drunk. Why is it critical already? God, it goes down so quick. Yep, and so yeah, the temperature all in here just heated up like crazy, but the air conditioner is going to cool it down like crazy. Okay, now this heat tank is probably always going to exist, and I'm just going to, every single air conditioner on my atmospherics is going to connect to this main pipeline, which is going to get my heat tank hotter and hotter and hotter as time goes on. But yeah, an air conditioner for my CO2, an air conditioner for my O2, an air conditioner for my X. I'm going to concentrate on CO2 and O2 for now. I'm not going to worry about the X. I'll deal with the X later. Okay, so temperature good, pressure good. Let's get some work done now. Yeah, I had enough battery power to handle it. So I want a tool manufactory. Where's my iron, copper, gold? They're in here. They were all ready to up my power network, because I thought I might need to slap some more power down. But at the moment, all I'm cooling is oxygen, so I'm actually in the clear right now. And let's build a tool manufactory. I could start thinking about a base as well, an actual enclosed base, where I can work from, which is probably what I should be doing, so that when I'm doing all my machine stuff, I'm inside and in a much cooler environment where I'm not ripping through my oxygen and waste tanks so quickly. What's the temperature of this? 18 degrees. It's good. This thing's filling up. Fantastic. That's great. Yeah, get all the way down to 10. That'd be fine. Too cold is better than too hot. It's easy to heat stuff in this game, or on this world. It's very hard to cool stuff down. Fantastic. Now I'm dying of thirst. Okay, I'm not going to fully drink. I'm going to mostly drink. I'm trying to rig it so my life hits 100 before my water runs out. But that might not even be a thing anymore. Not with a rate of 2. Okay, so can I go and boost my oxygen tank now? No, let's get the tool manufactory. Let's paint one white. One of these waste tanks is going to be an oxygen tank. I'm just waiting for this tool manufactory. I need a place to put it, probably over here somewhere. So what just happened then? Honestly, sometimes weird stuff happens when I'm controlling my character or pointing to places and things. Okay, we're just going to chuck it. We're just going to slap it here. It's that'll do. That'll be fine. Where are we going? Yeah, 80%. We're going to need to connect it up to power. Mustn't connect to the main network just yet. Probably go one more over, to be honest, because this electroprint will be churning out lots of cables. I don't want there to be an annoying gap there. 99%. Thank you. Yep, good. Oh, whoa, I couldn't make any more anyway. Why not? I'm out of iron. Out of iron? All the things that I could run out of, I didn't think it would be iron. Okay, so tool manufactory. Fantastic. We just need the iron sheets. Here they are. We need a welding torch. We need some cables. We need some plastic. Plastic. Where's my plastic? Plastic. There you are. And we need a screwdriver to finish it off. Okay, I'm feeling a lot more comfortable now, but I shouldn't be. I'm going to run out of food. At the rate I'm eating it, and the rate it usually takes me...
Tank. Caution.
The rate it usually takes me to set up a greenhouse, especially since my cooling is all going to be done with air conditioners, I'm in a bit of trouble, time-wise. Can I get my greenhouse before I die of hunger? I never thought that would be a thing. I'm actually quite amazed and quite happy that it's now a thing. Running out of food is a thing. Okay, so let's get these resources out of here. I'm going to need these things, not the steel. I might make a labeler while I'm here, but I'm not sure what it costs, so I'll just chuck it all in. The steel can go there. Yeah, the next big thing, I don't think I'm going to be setting up a full proper atmospheric system. I think I'm just going to make a CO2 tank and do some gas captures and filtration and just work on CO2. Just two gases for now, oxygen and CO2. I don't have time to do a proper atmospherics. Okay, so I can finally get myself a labeler. That's iron and gold, okay? Fantastic. And now I can get some paint, some white paint. Why did that happen? That's the second time that's happened. I click on something and it just like cancels it. Air tank low, that's okay, I'm working on that. Fantastic. We got our paint, we've got our labeler.
Air tank critical.
We can go and stick a battery in the labeler. No more manually clicking like a crazy person. I don't think I'm going to spray paint this because I got a feeling it's going to be moved. But I do want to spray paint this here. What on earth? Just... Oh, God. I'm not even going to try and explain what just happened then. All I can say is that was weird. I want to know what's in this tank. How's my oxygen? 25 kilopascals. If there are microscopic amounts of CO2, I'm not going to use it. Okay, it's all good. It's all good. Okay, this is my new oxygen canister. The temperature is fine.
Low pressure.
It's okay, I just changed it. Now this one...
Waste tank critical. Temperature
Yeah,
high.
not a problem, not a problem.
Temperature critical.
Okay,
Temperature
so
high.
what's happening here is the temperature's going up. Even though I'm feeding 12-degree temperature into this pipe, the fact that it's exposed to the outside atmosphere is heating it up. So there are two opposing forces. This tank is trying to cool it, the atmosphere is trying to heat it. And the atmosphere heating is winning at the moment. It's heating it up, 21.6. It's okay, as long as it's like under 30,
Critical.
I'm pretty happy. I just drunk. Oh my God. Water could be a thing as well. I really want to leave this here and just fill it up and have a properly filled oxygen tank, but I don't have time. I've got stuff to do. I'm just going to get it to 4 megapascals and then I'm going to skedaddle, get some stuff done. So anyway, that was all a lot harder than it needed to be. I emptied my oxygen tank too early, and it caused a chaotic drama that I had to overcome. Luckily, I had the wits about me to fill my empty waste tanks with oxygen, and then, yeah, and that gave me just enough juice I needed to get this all set up. But yeah, this is looking pretty good. And this will just slowly heat up as this air conditioner runs. And this air conditioner is trying to get this down to 11 degrees. I honestly can turn it off now and conserve power and try and build this battery back up again because it's close enough to my target that I'm happy with it right now. I'm going to leave that pressure regulator going so that next time I come over to here, this has a pressure of 8 megapascals in it. So when I stick my oxygen tank in there, it'll automatically spread out and give me a bunch of oxygen in there. Every time I empty waste tanks, though, that'll heat this up and I'll have to turn the air conditioner back on. But okay, so that's working fine. That's good. I can stop and breathe. Okay, let's just do one of my favorite things and organize my stuff so I'm not living in a pigsty. Giant mess. Yeah, I'm out of water already. That's crazy. Let's go get some food in me. Oh my God, my food is flying down at a colossal rate. It's incredible. I'm going to slap these two things on here. So that's what I managed to do during the storm. It was pretty good, actually. I got a lot done. And yeah, let's start thinking about updating this power array. Like that power array I had only just managed to handle air conditioning of my oxygen. Now, I have a much bigger task ahead of me. I have to air condition a whole tank full of carbon dioxide. And it's going to be a lot more than just the 2,000 moles. I want 30,000 moles. I'm probably going to have two air conditioners running on it at once. And that's the thing. Um, this power array could barely handle cooling oxygen from 100 to 20. Okay, think about what I'm going to, what I'm going to need if I want to cool 30,000 moles of CO2 to, to 20 degrees. And that CO2 is at 400 degrees or 464 degrees. It's going to require an enormous amount of power. So I have to completely update this power array. I'm going to get some solar panels and stuff in there as well, I think, as well. I'm going to continue with wind until I'm going to continue with wind for the time being until I can get another furnace job done with steel. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap up this episode here. Um, that was crazy, but I'm kind of in the clear right now, and I'm pretty happy about that. I've survived the first bit. I've cooled my oxygen. Now I've got quite a few directions I can go in. I could create a workroom, which is a vacuum that I can kind of live in and do all my machine stuff in. And that way in my workroom I'll actually barely go through my oxygen at all. My waste tanks will barely fill up, and it'll kind of give me the time to make things while I'm out here babysitting machines, waiting for steel sheets to build and things like that. I'm eating through my oxygen, and my waste tanks are filling up like crazy. um, I'm not sure if I'm going to go in that direction though, because having a workroom isn't going to affect my food consumption or my water consumption. I can't help but feel that spending half an hour building an enclosed space to work in, I think that's just waste of half an hour. It's half an hour of food going down and water going down. The water isn't an issue. I can actually top my water up whenever I want. I just mine a little bit of water ice, and run it through the furnace. The food is what's scaring me. It's really scaring me. So what have I got? I've got 4.5 cans left. And I have very limited time to get that greenhouse set up. So I'm gonna skip the whole atmospheric setup that I normally go for. I don't have time to do that. I'm just going to do a partial atmospherics. I think I'm going to avoid building a base for now and just live in the heat, because oxygen's not a problem anymore as long as that air conditioner continues to cool down my waste tanks. I think I'm going to live in the heat, and I'm going to go carbon dioxide tank, a big gas capture where I filter out all the gases that aren't carbon dioxide, and then yeah, again, get some air conditioners on that big carbon dioxide tank as soon as possible, like crazy, as soon as possible. Like get 2 or 3 air conditioners on there, and that's going to require me to, quadruple my power array at least. Um, yeah, I'm gonna have to quadruple my power array, and then I have to sit there and wait for it to actually cool. And that's the other big thing. I have to wait for it to actually cool down. And yeah, my first greenhouse will have to be a really small one because I won't have enough carbon dioxide to fill it. I have to set up communications, get a trader, find a plant. Oh God, I'm just thinking how much it needs to be done and how little food I have. So this is fantastic. This is not over. This is not just like, oh, I cooled my oxygen, I'm good now, I've won. This is a case of I'm still racing against time. I've got a bit more of a break, but I can't mess around. Okay, everyone. I hope you enjoyed that episode, and I hope you all tune in for more coming up soon. Um, Thanks for watching, and yeah, have a nice day, everyone. Bye for now.